should, in theory, start functioning soon.
Yeah, I think
Oh, there it is. Cool.
We are live.
Damn, I nailed that too. Did you see it was like one? Fuck you, Phil.
It was
This
like
shit ain't that hard.
Wow. Wow. We're going in real confident on this one, and I'm proud of you, but that is dangerous.
I love coming into a show confidently that I have no idea is going to work out well.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Daniel, Tiffany, not Phil.
We have a guest host. It's T1. Or Twan.
I am not in paradise like Phil is.
I know. Well, I don't know where Phil is currently. We are going to catch up with him in a short clip later, and I don't think it's paradise based off the thumbnail that I can see. But if you don't know Twan's a good friend of ours. He's one of the owners and operators down at 1700 Brewing. He also owns the Brew and Bottle Shop. If you kept up with our Instagram live last week, that's where we were last week, hanging out in there as well. So he's got the whole kit and caboodle, if you will.
Mm.
Kit and caboodle. When's the last time you heard that?
Kittens.
Yeah, well, it's not actually a kitten. It's a kit and a caboodle.
I've had it run all my life.
It's like a vehicle reference, I believe.
I don't think it's a kit and a caboodle.
Yeah, I think it's like, whoa, I got both of them, and it's like now the car moves. Like it's like, oh, that's the engine, and then like the whole buggy.
If anyone could chime in and tell us what kit and caboodle fucking means, that'd be great, because I don't know the original reference either.
I've been waiting all my life for somebody to tell me what the caboodle was.
I got the kit. I got the kit, it's not the caboodle. I love it.
Well, this is the Kit and Caboodle show.
It's the whole kit and caboodle show this evening. Yeah, but Twan's got it all. Unlike some brewery owners who are only working on parts of the industry, Twan is a monopoly on the whole industry.
He does, yeah.
So he makes and sells beer in a brewery, but he also sells everything you need to make beer at home as well,
Correct.
which is a ton of fun.
Yeah.
It is fun. Best hobby in the world.
Well, so I guess you've never done heroin. That's upsetting.
I haven't, to be honest, but
I'm not gonna lie to you. Some hobbies are cooler than others.
Can't do that, man.
I know. I'd be like 17 pounds. I can't afford that.
I could lose a couple pounds.
Well, just stop drinking beer.
I mean, let's not get crazy.
Yeah.
You can drink
this
just a little bit less.
So I've got beer behind me.
Literally, my background is beer, sir. I'm not going to slow down now. I'm in it.
And to win it.
Oh, kid and caboodle.
Again.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm literally going to look up where that comes from before we're done with this, and I'll text you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We're going to butt me.
Yeah. I was going to reintroduce Twan.
But yeah.
And then I was going to like get on with the show because
we don't even have a show tonight. We're just hanging out.
Got a time limit.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. This self-destructs in 15 minutes. So brings the whole kit and caboodle down.
If you don't know what the caboodle is, it won't come down.
I have to Google this. I'm sorry.
If you don't understand the caboodle, it can't possibly hurt you.
As long as you got the kits or the kittens or whatever, however you say it.
It obviously is the kit, right? It's not the whole kitten caboodle.
I mean,
right?
Kittens are so much better, though, isn't it?
I mean, I agree, but I think
it's 2 T's, you think?
Honestly, if I knew how to spell it, I'd probably already know what it meant. You ever done that? You ever said something you've been like saying your whole life and then went to write it and we're like, oh, okay, I don't know how to spell this.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely was the word.
So, granted, this is Google AI.
Oh, here we go.
But this is the shortest, fastest way for me to.
Okay.
So, there may be a better answer, and I'd love.
We're already too long on the answer. Go.
All right. Origin. The phrase is thought to have originated in the 19th century, possibly as a combination of kit, meaning a collection of things, and caboodle, which may have come from boodle, meaning bunch or bundle.
The whole kit and caboodle.
So the whole, just all of it, just
the whole shebang.
Whole shebang, everything but the kitchen sink.
The whole 9 yards.
That's different.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, because
I think that's still like a distance.
That's not even a first down. That's why I don't understand that. Like, oh, the whole 9 yards. Like, yeah, you still didn't get a first down.
One more yard to go. So
yeah, boy, you really got it. The whole 9 yards and everything.
How about the whole?
That's one of those old sayings we need to redo.
That's what.
That's one of those old sayings we need to redo.
Yeah, the whole
10 yards.
it'd just be first down. We'd just be yelling first down when people did something. Damn, first down.
You got the whole first down. You get the whole first down, or
We don't know.
How about the whole shot? That makes more sense. But I like the whole first down. Damn, a whole first down.
not half of it, the whole.
Not 5 yards. He got the whole first down.
All 10 of them. And not 10 first downs, just 10 yards.
Hey, man. What are you drinking over there? I saw a beer pop up.
I'm drinking Quiet Satisfaction from Treehouse.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Is it hazy?
It didn't look that hazy.
No, it's not a hazy. It's
Okay.
their lager.
Well, I just assumed it was
good.
Treehouse, so.
I know. I have an
touch hazy.
unpopular opinion about that.
I have a mule that goes to Treehouse every now and then, and I tend not to order their dippas and hazies anymore.
Fair.
I don't want to talk bad about them, but it's just
No, I think we get a little burnout on them as well. I mean, I don't think that's terribly uncommon in the sense that you can like their beer and still just be like, okay, I'm good.
They make solid. Don't get me wrong, it's solid.
Right.
Solid beer.
100%.
I can't remember the last time. I want a hazy IPA.
I don't mind having hazies, you know that, but
Yeah, I just got like real burnt
Sometimes
out
I
on the
get burnt.
flavor and
Yeah.
like the whole like haze like profile. It's immediately like hot burn, and I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
don't like it.
I've gotten to a point where I've drank a lot of light beers every brewery that I go to. That
Mhm.
when somebody goes, "Oh, you should try this hazy or whatever," I do enjoy it because it's like, okay, I haven't had this in a long time.
because now it's something different, something out of the ordinary.
Right. That was the intent, to try to make it something different too. Because you got burnt out.
Yeah, and I think honestly, we go through phases in general. Like I've always liked hazies. I've always liked IPAs. I'll still rack those any day of the week. But I think the more into beer you get, or the more beer you drink, you start. I want a really clean lager. I want a nice pilsner. I want just something easy. Because if you can make that and make it well, then there's a pretty good chance your other beers are going to be good as well.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I always go for the light beer at a new brewery. Yeah, their pilsner,
yeah.
lager,
I
whatever.
wouldn't say always, but
No,
it's
I
pretty
always
close.
do.
Yeah. Sometimes I just rack their double imperial barrel aged. Like, fuck you.
No, I
give
just
it
want to
to me.
know. I want to know how they brew, and I feel like that's like a very clean, easy way to be like, okay.
Yeah.
Now, here's a question: if you go to a new brewery or a brewery you've never been to, and there's no lagers, no pilsners, no cream ales, no blondes, do you go to the next lightest thing, or do you just go, you know what, fuck it, we're diving in?
At that point, I assume they don't make anything good. So yeah, we're gonna have whatever they got.
Yeah. If it's like if it's stout season, I'll go stout, or I'll go dark.
Yep.
If it's warmer weather, if they don't have a pale ale, yeah, I'll try to go with the most West Coast or like American IPA versus
fuck
anything that's like an extreme in one way or the other.
Rack me a shandy, my guy. Yeah, Yingling is always good.
It's solid, man.
It is, and it's lawnmower beer, yard beer. Like you can do it any day of the week, and it's always good. I say that. I threw up Yingling one time, and I don't think I enjoyed it the next day.
That would make sense.
I think that was the only time I've had a bad Yingling.
Yeah. I don't know if it was the Yingling that was bad or maybe the amount.
Oh, I think it was just that I drank a beer the next day regardless.
Oh.
I could have had anything, and it'd have been the worst beer that day.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I love that I was in a time where before, or they didn't ship Yingling. What was it, west of the Mississippi or something like that?
Yeah, I didn't
it
grow up
stopped
with
in the
that one.
Midwest. Yeah.
Yeah. So when we were when I was stationed in Texas, you couldn't get Yingling. So then all of a sudden you wanted it so bad.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Somebody's running back to the East Coast, bringing a few cases of Yingling back.
Well, those are the hype beers nowadays because you can't get them. You have to have it, and sometimes they're not even that good. It's just I got it.
Yeah, I stood in line for this.
Who did the marshmallow? Smart Mouth
did
the Lucky Charm marshmallow one, and it sold out in 1 second.
Yeah, we showed up halfway through the day, thinking
it's
whatever,
nice. We'll grab one.
Yeah. And they were like, "Nah, we're out."
And
we're like, "Okay, cool. We're gonna just walk over to Bench Top." I guess
that was the same exact way. I went there,
Yeah.
sold out. I heard that the Sandbar had it.
So we ended up getting it across the street almost at
County Grill.
County Grill.
Yeah, Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they had it on tap though, didn't they?
Yeah. So we got it on draft.
Handbar had it in cans.
Oh, okay.
So I got the.
Like,
I got.
why
The
you even make a fuss about it if you're gonna distro it in the same damn day?
I think they have some favorite people that they. Okay.
That's it. Well, it's the same way that Russian River. What, they got one bar in Boston that gets kegs of Russian River because his brother works there or something.
Yeah.
Like something like that. They don't distro over here, but yeah, he'll ship him kegs.
I know somebody who knows somebody who brews beer.
Yeah.
Does toast.
I feel the same way about y'all, but y'all giving your shit away. I don't get no like cool stuff or special releases. I know somebody who knows somebody who brews beer, and it's still this is it. This is as far as we go.
You haven't came in to claim that you know somebody.
I
just say, hey.
Every time I'm in there, I'm like, really? That's how much my tab is? Shit like that.
Yeah, more of like
maybe I'm
like,
just an asshole.
I think you forgot a beer.
Maybe we're taking it the wrong way. We're thinking that you're like, should it be that low?
I mean, usually I do add one or two of
a couple beers.
I feel like every now and again I get a discount somewhere, or someone forgot to put a beer on it. So anytime it seems low, I'm like, you sure that seems awfully low? And they'll be like, oh yeah, we forgot those 6 other beers. Yeah, nobody rang those up. That's awkward.
I mean, you should just took the hint and signed your name off.
I can't know too many people who know some people that brew beer.
That and like I just need to know what the actual total is so I can tip appropriately.
And I gotta balance my checkbook. Because I pay by check normally at a brewery.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. Because y'all don't have the machines to run it. I can float.
We got one of those like you run it and it does the quick loop.
Yeah, I don't like those because then they know instantly if your funds are available. I like the old school way where they just trusted it was there, and 3 days later it may or may not be, because that bought you 3 days worth of you can write some bullshit checks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We've talked about this in the show, and if you looked at the numbers, it would get you a full week sometimes.
Yes.
So you kind of blurred it, so they had to do it by hand.
I bought a house that way.
What?
You're sitting in it.
No, that one's sweat equity, my guy, if you will. I'm not even on this thing.
Sweat equity.
Hoping she gifts me a portion of it one day.
Sweat equity.
Yeah.
From the sex.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
That is not what I was thinking.
The whole kit and caboodle, my guy.
That's right. The whole 9 yards.
The whole first down.
All right, what are you drinking?
All right, sorry, I'm derailing
today.
Get back
no, it's fine.
I swung by Early Birds in Bacosa and our friends Earl and Seb, who own a little bottle shop near us, and they had just gotten a drop of Anchorage Brewing beers. So I am having Demon Boy, which is an IPA. It's a double dry hop with Lotus hops.
It's cool can art too.
Yeah, all their can art is pretty similar, kind of in the make, but definitely catches your eye. Definitely something out of the ordinary. Beer's really good too.
It is very tasty.
Yeah. What did you drink?
Oh, I had kombucha and it's gone.
What?
Kombucha.
Yeah, I'm like old as shit, man. I gotta like.
This is a beer show, man. Old as shit, Twan. You give us a ring when you this age.
Well, and
no one knows how old you are.
The beer that we are having is a 16, so I'm good. I don't need to be drinking anymore.
It's a 16%er?
No, 16 ounce. Like it's a big.
Oh, could you fucking imagine?
I was like, you gotta.
Well, see y'all in the morning.
You're just wait. I'm gonna pound this, and we're gonna count down how many minutes.
Let's shotgun it, man. That's not playing no games.
Whew, it is a 7.2er, so that's higher than Tiffany normally does.
That is, yeah. Again, I'm usually like the lager person, so usually anything more than like a 6, I'm like, well, Daniel, good luck.
Later, Tater. You getting the whole first down tonight. I like the whole first down other than the whole 9 yards is way more universal too. You can use it so many different ways, comparatively speaking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the whole 9 yards, like how far I went, but I'm getting the whole first down. It could be about dinner. Could be about this. Could be about a litany of things. The whole first down.
It's gonna be fine.
I know.
It's fine. Everything's
well, I'm sorry that we couldn't get you this beer. I did make an attempt. That's why I went back by Early Birds. So,
well, it is weird that you guys are in the other room. I'm just in the dining room. You won't let me come there and take a sip.
You ain't that lucky, Andy. You ain't getting 2 drinks, Tiffany.
Yeah. Not on a weeknight.
I do think about this, and I do want to do that one time. I want to do a show like next door in somebody's brewery while they're there, and I just want to be like, damn, I got to pee real quick, and get up and walk onto their screen
Yeah,
a second later.
that would be awesome.
I just
It's
think
like
that would really fuck with me.
When we were
It'd
at
be
the
the
Nova,
it'd be the wish you weren't here show.
We have that show already.
Oh, have you? Okay.
It's our TikTok account. People wish we weren't there. Actually, we're huge on TikTok. Only getting bigger every day.
Yeah.
We collect more followers on TikTok without doing a damn thing versus any other platform for some reason.
Really?
And not all bots. Like, I mean, obviously, there's going to be some bots involved in that situation. Like homegirl, like with obviously photoshopped boobs, who has no followers in one post and wants to teach me about spirituality. Obviously, a bot.
Well, I would hear her out.
I might give her a few minutes to at least discuss
You'll
it.
have a good message.
But then I got to be even. I got to give everybody that opportunity. You definitely don't want to talk to the other people claiming to be spiritual.
That's right. Yeah, you need to be
Whole different animals.
I mean, you can't smell them through the screen, so you got
Oh,
that.
yes, I can.
Smell vision isn't a thing these days.
No, I don't think Willy Wonka ever actually finished.
I think
his
we go a
thing.
whole different 10 yards.
2025 is going so different than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you are not kidding. I woke up.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting that this year. Every day.
Proud of you.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
Tim and I are having the same beer. Twan, I apologize. You are not that far from us. I could have dropped one of these 16 ounces off to you,
The
but
worst.
I'm a piece of shit and I'm going to drink both of them. So sorry.
Well, I'm gonna drink one, hopefully.
So we are doing a beer from Jester King Brewing. They are out of Austin, Texas. And this beer is called the Garys. Two black cats. The Garys.
I love
It's a West Coast IPA. It's a 7%er. But to hit the nail on the head, it is very clear to be a
Mhm.
West Coast.
I mean, they
it's a
should-
West Coast?
Yeah,
Oh.
it should be.
It's clearer than I expected it to be.
No. I
Sorry.
feel like West Coasts are
Yeah.
supposed to be clear.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You can think whatever you want.
Because
but
you're thinking like unfiltered, maybe. West
I haven't had a
Coast,
West
but even
Coast
then, like it should
worth
have
of shit
filtered
in a
out.
long time.
You had a West Coast on the East Coast. That's why it's not clear.
That's
true.
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Didn't you guys do a West Coast recently?
Well, hold on now.
I said what?
Ours is pretty clear. I live in California.
sorry.
Yeah, I know what
Mhm.
West Coast is supposed to be.
Yeah, obviously, like the West Coast, like
West
almost
West.
East Asia, if you will,
Far East Coast.
far East West Coast. So, are you familiar with Jester King at all? Have you had any of their beers? They're pretty good size out of Texas. They do a lot of distro.
I believe I have.
Yeah. I see them around with some regularity, different cans, different, and they have the same artist does most of their can art. So it all has a very similar vibe, regardless of what it is. It kind of feels like that cartoonish but realistic vibe like that. But the Gary's, it's a farm brewery. It's a massive farm brewery out in
They
Texas.
have goats.
They do. They do goat yoga. They do
let's
doom metal goat yoga.
Goats
Yeah.
are my favorite thing ever.
I love goats.
I can't eat anymore though, man. I'm getting tired of them.
Man, I'm telling you.
I
Man,
mean, a goat curry is delicious.
it is.
But goats are pretty cool, like when they're alive as well.
Yeah, they are cool alive too.
I mean, I mess with goats dead or alive. I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're cool both ways.
I think we go to different petting zoos.
It's like alive goats, fainting goats, eating goats. I mean, it's
Well, like the faint
like-
goats make me nervous because I'm always pretty sure I killed one of them, and I'm like, damn it! Now it's on camera.
Now I'm like out. I assume like $1,000. How
they
much
know
is
I
a
killed
goat? I
that
don't
goat.
know.
you know there's a place around us that has goats a part of their theme, right? Hampton
Part of it.
Roads Winery in
Okay.
Surrey.
Yeah.
We should go.
Okay.
We should go.
I got
I've
time.
not been there.
Let's go
Only on one condition:
for the goats.
you let me
I'll
have
do it.
about 7 or 8 beers before I go to a
You don't even
winery.
have to say it.
Okay. Well, this the two Garys is an homage. They have 2 black cats that roam the farm that are identical.
Love
So
it.
they're both named Gary. No one knows which Gary is which Gary. You just pick up a black cat, it's Gary. There's two of them close
That's
enough.
awesome. I love that store.
And I went to their.
They're a big fan of West Coast IPAs.
Yeah, for their clarity.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to their website and I was looking at their staff, and one of their staff members is holding one of the Garys, the real life Gary. And I thought that was fun since they're on the can art and everything. And this is one of their flagship beers. It's always available for them. But I made a comment to someone, and this is not a reflection of Jester King necessarily, but I was like, man, we got to get some diversity in this brewing world, man. There's a lot of white dudes and white women in this staff. And I feel like that's every time I go to somebody's like about page or whatever, it's like founder and CEO co-brewers, and it's like just two bearded white dudes.
Bearded.
That's why I brought you on, Twan.
Yeah, check.
Yeah,
you need Asian on the show. You're overdue.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about sake or something, I guess. I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Let's go. Sake, noodles, rice. I'm all about stereotypes.
You already mentioned goats and the whole kit and caboodle. I
think we mentioned. Well, I think you mentioned kit and caboodle.
I'm just glad you didn't mention that I didn't eat kittens.
Listen, I got time. I can bring up whatever you want me to. Whatever you feel comfortable with, I can bring up. Twan wants to do a show one time where we just talk shit about each other, and I don't think that's appropriate.
You know,
I don't think I'm prepared for that.
I got time.
We need hidden cameras.
I think I will. I think I'll either.
You get your
I'll
feelings
take
hurt.
it. Well, I'll either take it too far.
Yeah.
To the point where like we might not be friends anymore. Like I might really.
Yeah, you know I'm
shit
kidding,
up.
but
like I either will be like, oh no, I'm gonna win this fucking game, and like you're out, and like, but we will never speak again.
She's on the whole first down.
Get to each other. You're gonna have to love us.
Sometimes I don't know what happens, and then I'm just out friends.
I've been a lonely 2 months.
Or I will get my feelings hurt, and I'll be like bawling, and I don't think
I'm going with that
either one of
first.
those are appropriate.
Going with that first.
I'm also really bad at like coming up with things quickly.
What?
Yeah.
You seem so light on your feet.
I mean, every once in a while I'm pretty witty, but it gets harder with more and more beverages. So
I don't know whether to be like scared or excited because I've never seen this side of you.
Which one?
That one.
You should be
the crying one.
No,
the one where we're not going to be friends later on.
Yeah, you should be scared.
You did. Weren't you there for bowling? Remember the bowling incident?
No, yeah, your homeboy that was
I left and he.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Well,
yeah. I think you held me back. Like I literally think you were like, no, we're leaving.
I wish I was there. I would have de-escalated.
I think that's the concern, is that you might have de-escalated.
Don't insult.
Okay, that part. Okay, I get it.
That's why I'm saying, like, if it's like an insult that I like just consider like just a core, like I can't like not react, and that's all. That's why I'm not prepared. That's all. So this is a show where I don't have to be here, and that's great.
I got time.
Yeah, it can be a bro show.
We need somebody in the middle to break us up if need be.
Yeah, you need balance. You need checks and balances.
You gotta wait for Phil to get back then.
You would Asian us. You need balance.
Oh God.
Yin and yang.
Abacus. What can I say?
Abacus. Now you gotta pretend you know math. Get the fuck out of here.
What do you think about this beer?
Well, I have to push a review thing first.
Oh, okay.
I just don't remember where it is.
It's right there. Well, there's one.
Oh, there's one. There's Tiffany. We'll try it.
Nice.
I have no idea how this show works. Thanks, Twan, for really helping us out with that clip and finding it there. You're a great Phil.
Absolutely.
Does he have access?
No, he doesn't have access.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of link we gave him.
I went all over YouTube looking for that one clip. Well, I was looking for the other clip, but I found that one. So
fair enough. Yeah. All right, Tiffany and I are going to review this beer real quick. We'll keep it short because Phil did have this beer, even though he couldn't be on the show. He did have it, so he is going to He pre-recorded his review for us as well, so we're gonna watch his in a second.
I was gonna say, Twan, you could like be like, well, this is actually what you should be tasting after we're done. When it comes to like what West Coasts are, if you want.
I'm gonna look
You
it up
wanna,
while you guys are doing.
I'll look it up real quick.
Prove us wrong.
It's on the side of the fucking can. That doesn't.
Oh, well, I didn't read it.
That shouldn't help.
I don't read.
Checks out.
No, this is a solid West Coast. Like this is super like clean. It has like the right amount of like pininess to it, like in bite, but it's not a completely overpowering amount. It's super clear. It's like a nice, pretty like gold hay color, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this is great. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Okay.
I think this is a solid West Coast.
A little aggressive.
Sorry.
I'm okay with it.
Sorry. Got to talk about.
It's a 4 for me. It is really good. It's really well done. I wanted it to be a little more. I wanted to be a little more piney.
It's not a West Coast thing.
I don't care. I'm just telling you what I want out of it, and I'm allowed to have my opinion on it. That's what Untapped is for me to shit on people's beer with no understanding of how it works. There, I said it. 4 for me, 4.5 for Tiffany. That gives us a show total of who cares, because I'm going to see what Phil's is.
Oh, yeah. We gotta see.
All right, I can see Phil's thumbnail.
And I'm so excited for this.
And I'm pretty sure he's in a shower.
We have not seen
so
it
let's
before.
roll it.
Paradise. I have a feeling.
I don't think this is paradise, but let's see it.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Just been crazy busy, so I really do apologize that I'm not there tonight. I've been so busy that I've got to do this review while I'm showering. The plus side is you're going to find out whether or not this is a good shower beer. So what we're having tonight is Jester King, or it's the Garys from Jester King. I'm going to give this a go right now, because I'm on limited time here, guys. I'm a busy man. This is out of Austin, Texas, which I'm excited about. Got some good, oh man, that smells delightful. It smells just like a WCIPA. I don't think I've ever said it that way ever in my life. But guess what? You're getting this in one take because I only have one beer. So here we go. Damn. That is really good. It tastes really good with the beard soap. It's got like an extra soapiness to it that I like. Yeah. That's really good. I'm going, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm in this amazing shower right now, but I'm going 4.25 on this. I think this is a solid West Coast IPA. Interested to know Tiffany's thoughts, because I don't know if you guys know this, but she is from the Bay Area. So she should know a good WC IPA. What do y'all think Citra Hyper Boost is? Citra Hyper Boost. Did you guys go over that in this show? Probably should. That's it for me, guys. I'm gonna get back to showering because I'm a busy man. Have a good rest of the show.
That was awesome.
Can't go wrong.
I love Phil so much.
I guess maybe we should talk about this Citra
What is this?
Hyper Boost.
If
remember I
that
said I
doesn't
didn't
become a
read?
regular on this show, I don't want to watch anymore. Shower review. Let's
I'm
go.
okay with it. So obviously we know about anything cryo. What the fuck is Citra Hyper Boost? Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, so it's basically like an oil extract from hops.
Yep.
There's like 3 or 4 different versions. Your first version was like the hop shot. It's all pretty much the same. Now, don't get me wrong. I will be corrected by any pro brewers out there going, no, that's not
There is.
correct. But basically on a surface level, it is all oil extracts from a hop, basically.
Okay.
It's a tincture. Or
So
whatever. How do you say that?
Save on volume, basically. So if you're using that, if you throw in a bunch of hops, let's just say you throw in 10 pounds of hops, you lose, 8 gallons or so of beer. But you throw in oil, you lose nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I was gonna say. But is it when you're throwing in the oils? Not only are you not losing that percentage technically, but do you get more flavor profile out of the oils than you would the hops? I guess it probably depends on when you're throwing in the hops, if they're cryo, if they're fresh, if they're
it's all a trial and error type thing. I mean, I'm sure that most of the big brewers have figured it out, but like whether you're dropping in at Whirlpool at 200 degrees or 190 or 170 or even lower than that, you definitely get different aromas and flavors from it. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
Obviously you're not putting that much in there, otherwise the beer would be kind of oily, or am I just like overthinking this right now?
No, it wouldn't be oily. So if you looked in a boil kettle, it would definitely be oily. That oil sticks to.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Well,
okay.
Once it ferments out, it all drops out.
Okay. I forgot
once
about
you
like
knock
pulling it out.
Like it's gonna be.
It's fine.
Just like anything else.
It's all good.
Here you go.
All right. I get it.
Okay.
I forgot about a lot of the brewing process for like a good 30 seconds, and I spoke
great,
about it live on the internet, and now everyone thinks I'm an idiot, and that's
we're
fun.
gonna brew next week.
You don't do it every day. We got to get in the brew house.
Yeah, we gotta brew
nice.
our
Let's not let the cats out of the bag here. We're already having
Let's not let the Garys out of the bag. All right, we'll work on it.
Can we change it to not letting the Garys out of the bag? Yeah. Let's not let the Garys out of the bag.
All the old sayings.
I also love that when the cats are out of the bag, it's well, Garys are out of the bag.
Garys are out of the bag. They're running around in the brew house.
fuck Gary.
Fucking Garys.
That's my favorite Cards Against Humanity card.
What?
Gary.
Yeah.
If Gary comes up, that's an automatic winner right there.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're thinking of never mind.
No. Don't believe me.
That's a different show.
It's Gary, that bitch Angela, and there's another name in there.
Is that bitch Angela really one of them though? Because I don't think I've ever got that one.
No, that bitch Stacy is one of them.
Okay. That checks out.
But Angela's one of them. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, but I feel stronger about Stacy than I would Angela. So that
bitch Stacy and Angela from HR or something like that.
Oh, there is an Angela from HR. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because that's the one I always try to couple up with shit on her chest or something terrible. Normal. It's Cards Against Humanity. It's not supposed to be.
Gary would do something like that.
Yeah.
Gary.
Yeah.
Gary's out of the bags now. Is the bag?
Gary's out of the bags.
Yes, Stacey's mother does have it going on.
Yeah.
Odd time to mention that when I'm talking about shitting on someone's chest, but yeah. Mike, what's up, buddy?
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's something. So we're going to get to the next segment, but we did touch on something a second ago that I do want to bring up really quick, and I'm sure we'll talk more about it in the upcoming week on our socials, but we are going to be brewing a beer with Fine Creek Brewing out of Powhatan next week, which we're super excited about. If you're unfamiliar with Fine Creek, they make amazing fucking beers.
A lot of wild ales.
Yeah, Brian does a lot of wild ales, and he does a lot of foraging for most
He's a wild man.
He's a wild dude, man. Brian's out of the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, Gary's out of the bag.
Gary's out of the bag. He's a wild
Gary's out of the bags. But yeah, so we're excited for that. We're going to be brewing that next week. So keep up on our Instagram mainly. We will be posting about it on TikTok as well, but we'll document that whole process. I think we're going to be brewing next Wednesday. So just keep up with that. And then obviously we'll let you know where the final product ends up and where you can get it in our area and other areas if you're local too.
Yes.
So
I'm very excited.
I am as well.
Yes. It's got juniper.
Being at Bird Girls, right?
Yeah, I think so. Bird Girls definitely going to be able to get their hands on it. Early Birds carries a fair amount of Fine Creek stuff as well. So I think we'll be able to have it in a couple of spots around here, which will be fun. Because they don't distro a whole lot in this area. So yeah, that'll be cool.
And then, you can get it there as well. And
oh yeah, if you're up near Richmond or north of there, it's pretty easy to find up that way as well.
Yep. And I think, weren't they saying they distroed somewhere closer up to DC or something too? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. But I don't know where this one will go necessarily.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll let everybody know.
Hopefully it's not crap. I'll let you know if it's crap once it's done.
If it is, I'm never going to say it. I'm never going to admit it.
No, I will.
I'm just going to.
I'll be the first to admit it. I'll be like, I don't think we should do this anymore. That beer is crap.
We were over 50% on metals, and now we produced this. Now we're out. We should have gone out last time. We never got to brew with Juan.
Well, we can't. Yeah, not anymore. We don't have enough medals.
Your bar was too high for us. I just
Fuck you.
Small a little bit.
There
Make sure you come down.
was that whole first down, man. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
All right, let's jump into this next section. We haven't done this one in a while. Since we have Tuan here, we are going to roll through this as well. So, nothing makes me happier than Phil crashing a city bike while filming himself like an idiot.
I need him to
Was
put
that in Miami?
Yeah.
I need him to do the hammock one.
The hammock one is here.
No, but I need it to be like one of those.
Tuan, you seen that one? It's very similar here.
Motherfucker. I just realized it's recording.
That was awesome.
So he had his camera set up to follow him.
Drone or whatever.
So when he fell, that's why it came down and zoomed in on him automatically. He forgot it was
checking
happening.
on him. Are you okay?
Checking you up, though?
It's my favorite clip of.
Oh, that is awesome.
It is gold.
I don't know how many times I've seen it, and I still cry.
It's just the
Every
sound. It's the sound when he hits the fucking floor that just.
It does, like, it just-
He rolled over and he grunted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did not enjoy that.
And he's not a young man either. You can't be hurting your back like that. You
I
know.
don't even get in a hammock because of that risk.
No, it's too fucking dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got to be able to get out. I can barely get out of bed, much
Well,
less
first,
being
that's hard to get in.
I don't know. I got a hammock set up that I thoroughly enjoy in the backyard.
Well, you're a young, spry woman. I don't got it.
You Californians, I mean, y'all can just get in and out of hammocks. I guess no problem.
You and your pecans and dried raisins.
Nature's candy.
Nature's candy. All right, so this is the portion of the show if you haven't seen us in a while, but this is where we're going to talk about something that we wish was actually beer instead of what it really is. I'll give you a nice, quick, easy example for me, and then y'all can go next because I'm sure you haven't planned for this as well as I obviously have.
Mine's also very.
I would like to talk about it now,
Okay.
about what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Getting there. I didn't plan for this either. I was one of no, I'm just kidding. For me, honestly, I wish hours of sleep were beer because then I know I could at least get 7 or 8 of them tonight. I've not been sleeping crazy well, not for any real reason. I don't know what's happening. I'm probably just old and or dying, but I haven't been sleeping well. So if I could get 7 or 8 hours of sleep, that'd be fucking great. But I could definitely have 7 or 8 beers. That might help, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed first.
Yeah, you definitely should. Yeah, go ahead, Tiffany.
It is bug season again, and every year I forget how bad the mosquitoes and the no-see-ums or whatever those little tiny bugs are, how bad they are. And I think I'm gonna be tough. I'm like, I got this. Like,
No bug spray needed.
no, I got it. Like, it's fine. It's fine. And I got lit up this week because one time wasn't enough. Had to like kind of lazily spray myself a couple more times. No, I am dousing my clothes. All of them are going to be doused in pyrethrin. I am done with this. It's like I'm going to the Amazon. I'm just going to live my life like that now.
So what do you wish was beer? I'm sorry.
I wish bug bites were beer because I have a lot of them. But at the same time, I don't think I can actually have that many beers. So now that I'm thinking through it,
I don't
maybe
think you
I don't
understand
wish
how
that
this
was beer.
clip works. Yeah, I'm just
How about for every 3 bug bites, 1 beer? How about that?
Yes.
That's what I wish was actually beer. But yeah, bug season sucks.
We're gonna change this to what Tiffany thinks sucks. We're not gonna try to bring it back around. It just whatever sucks.
Tiffany, you stole mine. I'll be honest, because I've had the door open back here, putting away grains and stuff.
Yeah,
and I had to organize back here because I have a mess in the back. And mosquitoes are out like crazy.
Yeah,
and that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, well, I wasn't gonna say bug bites. I was like, if mosquitoes could be beer, I'd have about a dozen of them. But if I were to change mine, it would be organizing the back of my stock and everything back here because I'm running out of room. And if beer could be a little extra room, I'd have a few of them.
You need to hire like California closets or something.
Yeah, yeah. Boy, can you imagine the labor rate on that? They got to come all the way over here.
Tiffany might know somebody. Hook me up. You know somebody who knows somebody who brews beer. I don't know.
She does not. She knows somebody who brews beer.
I said to bring it back around.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you would. So it's,
Phil started it.
It's important to bring it back around. I think it's kind of the point of this.
But yeah, yeah, I'm with you. This is ridiculous, and I feel like it's every year is so bad.
Yeah, it's going to
Don't abandon the radishes.
It's only May.
Don't let them win.
They can be planted early.
No, he meant with the mosquitoes, not the radishes.
Oh,
get out of here, man.
Sorry.
Abby, are you going to make radish kimchi?
Yeah. Oh, Gary's out of the bag. Abby's making radish kimchi.
Gary's out of the bag.
Gary's out of the bag.
You're out of kimchi.
I know. So we are going to wrap up here shortly.
But there's another surprise.
But yeah, two things. We're going to try to have some guest hosts on over the next month or so because Phil is that busy with his showering, I guess. I don't know what the fuck he does, but he is pretty busy.
Spent all day in the shower too.
Oh, yeah.
He had a pretty shower. You see
I'm
that?
getting closer. Well, we're going to visit it here soon if you're still up for it, but it doesn't matter.
I peed in that bathroom.
I peed in that jail.
Did you pee in the shower or?
I was in the shower. She was in the bathroom, but yeah,
No.
same thing.
No.
We do have one more clip from Phil before we close out.
Well, no, it is him closing out, so we can.
I'm not going to give him that.
Oh no,
where
we
he
should
gets
give
to
him
close
that.
out. Not with him not being on the show.
Okay, well,
All right,
that's because we just
fine.
can't. I don't know if we know how to go back to back with the.
I literally don't know how to do this.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's try it.
Well,
Twan from
Just in
1700
case.
Brewing. Thanks, bud.
Are we out now?
I think so.
I think we're going to try it. I
Are we
don't know.
saying our goodbyes?
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just not say our goodbyes and see what happens.
Oh, hey, you're still here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I thought it went really well. I mean, Daniel, you had some great facts. Tiffany, awesome review, really informative. And yeah, check us out on Instagram. Follow us along, see what we're up to next. And huge on TikTok. So that's about it. I'm going to continue to enjoy this beer and drop my towel.
I ain't mad about it. I ain't mad about it at all.
Great. That's so great.
I love it.
Well, I guess we don't need to close it out.
Yeah, we're going to run. Twan, I appreciate you as always, man.
Thank you for
Thanks
guest
for having me
hosting.
on the show.
Yeah,
If
always,
you're in the
man.
area, check out 1700 Brewing. And if you need brewing supplies, you should go next door to their brew and bottle.
Not next door to our house.
Not next door to us, next door to 1700.
Okay, yeah, that makes better sense.
Yeah.
We also
Cheers.
do food, all things fermentation, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, if you want to do wine, cider, or pickles, or sourdough, or sauerkraut, we do that too.
What about making my own farts?
Let's go.
I think if you just.
I do a sour beer. Let's go.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
See y'all later. Keep
Bye,
up with
everyone.
us.
Appreciate you. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, bud. Later, man.
All right.
Yeah.
And then we get to talk through this, right? Yeah.
I think
They have to
so.
listen to us.
Until I push in stream, which always makes me think I can't stop once I start. It stings.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still hear you. Easy.
Awesome. I'm part of the closing credits.
I'm closing it now. I'm closing it now because I don't trust you.